Have you ever seen a Y-plate ZTT before? No, me neither. This is the oldest surviving ZTT around. It's number 11. Anything older than that has gone. I believe it's the only Y-registered ZTT around as well. There are of course many Rover 75s of this age on a Y plate, on an X, on a W, and there are some on a V. There's even a couple on a T. So although this car isn't in the best of condition, it needs a paint job for example, it does have provenance, and that is going to make this car worth quite a bit of money to somebody. Somebody who wants to do restoration and put this car back to the standard it once was, we could be looking at a 5-figure sum for a ZTT that isn't even a V8. But it is a V6, it's a 190. Currently the interior isn't correct, it should be red Monacos. That's the bucket seats with the red bits of trim in there, but apparently the owner of this car doesn't like them. But he still has them, and if you happen to want to buy the car, then those will come with it. Well, these don't look terrible with it. It's a bit lacking in colour. Look at that headlining. This headlining's been done with that lovely suede effect stuff. That's nice, but it's not original. Well, that is a very, very smooth V6 engine. No inlet manifold rattle here. Just, I wonder if the belts have been done. I need to ask about that. That's not an original stereo either, is it? Xenon headlamps, they need a bit of a polish. I mean, it's what you would call a very light restoration, because it needs that doing. It needs the bonnet doing. It needs the roof doing. If you're picky, you're going to say it needs the straights on rather than these 11s. And mechanically, this is quite a sorted car then, I think, because so far I've not heard any of the rather troublesome knocks that you will get quite often with a ZT or a 75. And even worse on the ZT because the suspension is quite stiff on them, and it makes them just a bit more vulnerable for things just going ever so slightly wrong. But this one's sound. It feels really nice. The steering is straight. Actually, do you know what? Every time I drive one of these that somebody's actually done properly, it makes me want one. And this one you could have if you wanted for £1,500, which isn't a great deal, being as this could easily be worth a lot more. What do we reckon? How many? According to the Owners Club, this car, with its restoration, light restoration of course, it's just a bit of paint, a bit of headlamp polishing, a bit of swapping the seats back, that kind of thing, not a great deal, could easily be into 5 figures. That means £10,000. That's the first part of 5 figure that you can actually imagine, because any less than that is still 4. Off the 30 limit there, and we can go a bit faster. So if we just look out the front now, we'll see how well this car actually picks up. Gosh, that sounds fantastic. No, not as fast as that Volkswagen though. But then again, I didn't actually properly gun it. I went a bit more aggressive, you know, it's somebody else's car. Unless I'm told specifically, wring its nuts off, I don't tend to do it. Well, I mean, I don't do it at all because it's not on, is it? It's not cricket or tennis or whatever it is that they say. You can't beat the sound of the KV6 if you like sounds. And I do. I like the sound of this. Right, to finish off then, this car will be available on eBay, and it isn't an Allegro Man car. You can tell because there's no chirruping in the background. There's no "now then." There's no interruptions and talking about stuff that isn't relevant to the actual video, is there? No, there's not. So have a look on eBay and you'll see it quite soon. And don't forget it was me that pointed you in the right direction. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in another video.